The mission of our department is improving elder care through education. Gerontology is the scientific study of aging, and for that we use a biopsychosocial spiritual approach, which means that we take a very holistic look at the individual. Again, person-centered care is about thinking about the individual, and that is not about focusing on an acute issue or an acute need. That's about looking at the holistic, the whole person. So while some of our students move into more administrative roles or educational roles or business roles, they still have that person at the heart of all of their planning. For our students who focus more on a clinical focus of gerontology, they may move into geriatric care management, which is a growing area, especially with the focus on care coordination that we're seeing lately, and also patient advocacy.
We get kind of the whole sphere of the educations. We get the biopsych and the social piece of looking at older adults' lives. Is we get some in the clinical, some of the social, some like the psychology and like the head. So it's kind of great to get a look at everything that they're going through. So we don't just get the clinical, we get everything else with it.
We want to make sure that our students are out in the community, working with our community partners and finding their niche and meeting those community identified needs. And we're really fortunate to have some strong community partners who make that possible for our students, because you certainly can't meet the needs of older people without actually working directly with older people.
I've worked at Covenant Woods Retirement Community for 10 years, so the combination of the education that I received with the master's program with my work experience has been incredible, because it allows me to kind of see what I'm learning every day, and the combination of the two has also helped shape what I would like to focus on in the future.
Our focus in our department is really about community identified need and making sure that our graduates, our staff, our students, our faculty are out there in the world meeting needs of older people. And frankly, aging is about everybody. So we're not just meeting the needs of older people now, but people who want to optimize their longevity from now moving forward. But our graduates who have master's degrees or certificates in aging studies really end up moving into more administrative positions, whether that's directing long-term care communities, assisted livings, or running nonprofits that focus on aging-related issues, or educational gerontology. That's another growing area, to educate all of those other folks who are moving into gerontology-related disciplines. And we're seeing actually an enormous increase in what we're calling business and entrepreneurial gerontology. People taking their gerontological knowledge and applying it to the business community, or for returning students or non-traditional students, merging their pre-existing expertise with this aging-related knowledge and creating jobs, careers that we never even thought of before. So from that perspective, yes, this demographic change is really creating a lot of opportunities that I never thought of, and most of the jobs that I think my graduates will have in the next 10 or 20 years, I can't even envision what some of those are going to be, which is exciting.